So today I have my niece Talee here. She's our little junior hire, and we are going to be just doing a very simple middle school appropriate look on her. So we're going to add a little drama to the eyes, but nothing too much, and then just very glowy skin and a very natural and nude look. So to start her off, I'm going to go in with the Mercier primer. This is just the regular foundation primer. I'm going to put this all over the face. I'm going to put a little bit more on because she does have a little bit of dryness on her chin. Next, I'm just going to spray a little bit of Fix Plus just to add some hydration to her face. Before we go in with foundation. And I'm going to be using the Becca, the Aqua Luminous Perfecting Foundation. And this is going to be a light, medium coverage, mainly light. And it has a glow to it. We're going to put this all over her face. And I'm going to buff that out using the Morphe E6, it's a flat top brush. Just going to dot it on her face. And then we can add more where we need it. We want this look to be light and pretty natural. And I'm just kind of pressing it into the skin. When you apply foundation, if you start towards the center of the face, that's where you're going to want to apply the most coverage. And then out towards the outer edge of the face, you don't need as much product. So you can kind of just blend it into the neck. And next, I'm going to take a little bit of concealer. This is the Clinique Beyond Perfect Super Concealer. And I'm just going to put this on a couple little spots. I'm using a stiffly brush just so it's a little bit lighter for applying the product. I'm going to use this a little bit on her eyes just to give her a nice even canvas. Alright, and we're going to set Talee's face with just a little bit of translucent powder. I'm using the one from Kat Von D. You could use any powder. I know there is one from Airspun that's like $7, so very affordable. That works just as well. I'm going to put this just all over the face because that Luminous foundation sometimes is a little too dewy. And this powder just kind of helps mat it all out. Close. Now that the face is set, I'm going to go ahead and just add a little bit of warmth to her face. I'm going to go in with the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer and the Morphe R14 just to kind of carve out her cheeks and add a little bit of warmth to her forehead. She does usually wear her bangs in front of her face, so we don't have to do too much. I don't know how you do this. And we're just bronzing up the skin. We can do a little bit on the nose. And even though her hair covers it, I'm still gonna do the other side of the forehead, just in case the wind blows, we're all even. I'm gonna take that powder brush and just kind of blend us all out. Next, I'm gonna take the Jaclyn Hill and Morphe palette, and I'm gonna kind of just mix the lighter shades. I believe this is Silk Cream and MFEO, just these two, and buff them in her crease. And I'm gonna do that with the Morphe M330. It's the black brush, or synthetic hair brush. And if you kind of look towards your mirror, you don't necessarily have to close your eye, and you can see where your crease is, because that's all we're trying to do, is just add a little bit of drama to the crease. And then I'm gonna go with the shade slightly darker. I'm gonna take the shade, this one's called Pukey. It's got a nice warm color tone to it. It's gonna help just warm up the eyes. I'm just gonna put that on the outer corner. She's got these big, pretty blue eyes. So the more warm tones really complement that. And that just adds just a little bit of depth to her eyes, but nothing too crazy. I'm gonna go back with my first brush and just blend it all out. I'm then gonna take a MAC 242 flat brush, and I'm gonna go in with any shimmer shade. You can go a little pinker, you can do a little bit lighter. I think I'm gonna take this one right here, which is called Faint. And I'm just gonna pack this all over her lid just to add a little bit of shine, but it's nothing too dramatic. Right, I'm gonna go back to her face. I'm gonna use that same brush we applied the bronzer with, this is the R14. And I'm gonna go with Makeup Geek Romance, which is a peachy blush with a little bit of a gold reflect to it. And I'm gonna apply this to her cheeks. You can kind of do this dwarf smile, and it lets me see where the apples are. This gives you a nice little flush. And I'm also gonna go in with the Sleek Solstice highlighter. And I'm gonna take a mix between the purple and the peach shade, just to give her a nice, very in-trend highlight. And I'm just gonna dust that right on the tops of the cheeks. I know she likes a nose highlight, so we're gonna do the nose, the other cheekbone, do the top of the lip. And then I am going to go ahead and fill in her brows, just using a taupe brow powder, just to kind of even her out and give her a little more dimension, since she does have blonde eyebrows. We don't want to do anything too dark because she does have blonde hair. So I'm going to take a mix between these two shades, mainly on the the lighter shade. I'm using the Anastasia 7B eyebrow brush, so it's got the spoolie and then the point or angled brush on the other end. And I'm just doing a little bit of upward strokes just to fill out the brow. And then use that spoolie in to buff everything into the brows. I'm gonna go ahead and set her eyebrows using the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. Another quick thing would be the Benefit Gimme Brow, which is a gel with fiber and color to it. So it's like a 3-in-1 product. Help shape, fill in, and then make them stay where they're supposed to. Then I'm gonna have Talee go ahead and apply her own mascara. This is the Buxom mascara. So she put on her own mascara. I'm gonna go ahead and set the rest of her face with the MAC Fix Plus again. You can use this as a primer and a setting spray. It's really nice and very versatile. And then I'm gonna go ahead and line her inner waterline with this nude eyeliner, and it's gonna help just open up the eyes and make her look more awake, even though she wants to be sleeping in class. So we went ahead and did that. And then I'm gonna have Talee go ahead and finish off the look with just a nice pretty pink lipstick. This is a liquid lipstick so she can put it on and it will last her all day at school. And she's a professional at doing this. I'm gonna have her go ahead and do that. And then one last thing I'm gonna do to finish off the look, I'm just gonna take a smaller little pointed brush and I'm gonna go into one of those first shades we used on her eye and just buff it ever so slightly underneath her lashes. I'm gonna have you go ahead and look up. And I'm going to take that first brush and just do one more buff for her. Alright, and this is the final look that we came up with. It's something very soft, slightly glamorous, but still school appropriate. And if you like me doing videos with other people like this little gal, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and leave a comment down below what you would like to see in the future. And until next time, bye!